more importantly, first I wanted to talk about, Julian coming back, healthy, all the stuff in the media is out the window. You guys are in great terms and everything's beautiful amongst. How excited are you guys to be back in the ring, first off, and then on this type of card,
Well, one, I want to thank this guy right here because he did a lot of mediating with the relationship, and I'm excited. I'm very excited, just ready to go. And we had a short camp, but it was a good camp because you only had to peek out one time.
Now, I was actually able to be there when history was made with, the herd upset and things like that. And you blessed us to come in the locker room, and you had.
I don't remember that. I was in the zone then.
No. You were giving great, it was like an epic moment from that point. You guys were spilling. You were like, "Hey, come over here, act out. Hey, you guys move the camera." Like you had real talks, and I remember it was a real intimate moment. When it comes to getting refocused, getting back into it, have you guys had those type of intimate moments and we're gonna get that title back?
We pretty much talk every day, and me and I call him TB. We talk every day as far as what we're gonna do, is where the strength works. We had a really good plan. He came from France. He went right to Philly, and him and Julian stayed in the training condo together, and we just worked our butts off. And yeah, we had a lot of talks. We really didn't miss a beat with our relationship. Everything is, we both strong-willed guys, and this is an animalistic sport, so sometimes, you put your guard up and, and then you come back around and give a hug and you move forward, so we stood on our rock, but at the end of the day, we got past our differences, and I'm looking forward to Saturday night. I think he's going to have a really good performance, and then after that to bigger and better things.
Just kind of talking to him, he seems completely re-energized, like a completely, I'm sure in my eyes, he seems like a new reinvented person, and seeing how the landscape still hasn't been completed. When you watched the Charlo and Castillo fight, Castano, were you kind of like, oh, we can get these guys?
That's exactly what I said to myself, and I had no idea I would even be training Julian. He kind of thought, he knew it before I did. He's a funny guy. He knew it. That's why he laughed. He knew it before I did, and I had no idea. And I said to myself, man, if Julian's right, he could beat both of those guys, man. On his best day is better than everybody else's best day that they've shown. He just got to be a little bit more consistent, and that's just that. I think Charlo and Castano are both great fighters, though. They can fight, but I just think that if he's at the best he can be, I think he has a slight edge to go for the fight. We're supposed to fight one of them after this fight.
Really?
We're gonna find out. I'm not no coach. I don't play around with no fighters as far as jumping in the hot water. You're not in the gym getting beat on every day, taking time away from your family to not fight.
Yeah.
So we're gonna fight. After this fight, we're gonna find out whether he can or he can't.
Now I know I'm not gonna ask you for the game plan. That'd be foolish. But what did you see in that fight? What were some of the technical flaws that they did amongst each other in their game plan?
Charlo Castano?
Yes.
You know what, man? Let's just get out Vladimir Hernandez. This is a tough guy. He's a southpaw.
Correct.
We wasn't prepared. We didn't even know we were fighting southpaw. So let's just see. Let's talk about. I'll talk about that with you after the fight.
No, that's true. 100%.
I don't want to get too far ahead.
Well, then let's talk about the opponent. Just first, because I know when you're on Twitter, you have a great boxing mind. Everyone always comes to you for the knowledge. So, in this fight, what would you say? Coming to this fight that you have to watch out for, the fans might overlook because they know.
He got a lot of headbutts, and I don't really know. Sometimes fighters could look sharp in camp, but when they get in the ring under the bright lights, and he's been off almost 2 years, you got to make sure that the ring rust haven't settled in. He has to get his rhythm. He has to get used to getting hit without headgear. 10-ounce gloves. Things are different, so this is a real fight, you know what I'm saying? Anytime you stop doing something for that long, anything can happen in a fight, and this guy, because of Julian's last fight, he was sick going into that fight, but the opponent doesn't care. All he saw was him lose, so he's going to fight with a lot of hope. He's going to fight like, I could beat this guy, he's not invincible, so Julian's going to have to let this guy know that he's not on this level. He's going to have to put him in his place. And when you're fighting somebody with hope, it's hard to discourage them because they're going to keep pushing and keep trying. So this is a real fight, man. He's a busy guy. He headbutts a lot. But he's a decent fighter and he takes tough fights. And I expect him to really put up a game effort.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of fans are backing Julian and picking Julian in this fight, so we're really excited to see him back in the ring after all those tremendous fights that he's had then. We just obviously can't wait. I do have to get one last kind of predictions of, because you're always putting your mind out there, and we always love it. The Wilder Fury fight, like, do you have a breakdown on that?
I'm picking Wilder, man, by knockout. I just got a gut feeling that he's gonna win the fight. I just feel like that when you messing with a puncher like that and you fight him this many times, he bound to clip you once. I think that Fury fought a great fight in that second fight, but sometimes when a guy fights at that level like that, not over their head, but just like lights out, it's hard to repeat that. It's like the basketball conversation we had. He was talking about Kobe's 81, right? Kobe can't get 81 2 games in a row. You know what I'm saying? That's too hard to do, even for somebody like Kobe.
No problem.
So Tyson Fury, I feel like I don't know if he can get 81 again.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And I don't think he can shock Wilder with the game plan 2 times in a row by being like attacking him. I don't know if he can just surprise him like that again. And I just got a gut feeling because Fury is proven to be more skilled, but I got a funny feeling that Wilder's going to be on his game and he's going to clip him, man.
You're not the first person that told me this all week, and I'm going to say their names, but there's a lot of that. You know what? I think Wilder's going to get him out.
Yeah.
And
I usually pick the more skilled, better boxer in these fights, man. But, man, you can't mess around with a dude that punched that hard this many times. You stay in the ring with him for so long, he's going to hit you with something, man. So I think they should have left him alone, but we'll see.
And then lastly, and you guys could chime in too, because I know you guys, probably disagree with the Michael Jordan and the Kobe's and
We all agree on Michael Jordan.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to see if some.
He knows about this.
But the Crawford-Porter, Plant, and Canelo, like, I just want your guys' picks on.
Oh man, I let them go first. I didn't think about that's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Yeah, I was gonna say that. That's tough.
He threw you right away. You see how he had to analyze.
That's my old head right there, man.
I'm the least of the experts, so I'm gonna go with the easy picks. I'm going Crawford and Canelo.
Why is that the easy picks though? Just curious.
I mean, Crawford's got so much skill, and Canelo, I think, is the pound for pound guy right now until somebody knocks him off. So until proven otherwise, those are the guys I'm going with.
Well, with Crawford, trust me, I love Sean. Crawford definitely is the better skilled guy. Sean's a dog. He fights hard.
Is that an easier pick, like to pick Crawford for Porter than Plant and Canelo? Okay.
Plant Canelo, because Plant has the things to do what he possibly could do if he can execute certain things. But Canelo has shown that he's grown tremendously too with his IQ in the ring and what he wants to do. And he's good at analyzing guys that he's fighting. He's kind of took the Floyd route to me for us. He can pick a guy he know he can beat. He just got to implement his game plan. So he's done real well with that, exploiting the guy's weaknesses. So I got to go with Canelo with that. But I Plant, just got to see what he brings to the table. I haven't seen him at this level, so it's hard to say. I've seen Canelo at this level. Haven't seen Plant at this level. So.
All right, we got you some time to marinate a little bit now. They held the lineup for you.
I think that I'm gonna take Crawford. In a tough fight. Canelo and Plant. I'm gonna go against the grain and take Plant by split decision.
Really? Now I know a lot of people feel that it's hard to beat Canelo on the cards. Not saying that Canelo's not rightfully deserving of it, but he's the A side in this, most cases. So there might be.
Guess what? If I'm right,
it's recorded right here. You get
I'm taking Caleb Plant by split decision.
Ooh. Any knockdowns?
No, I don't believe he can stop Canelo, but you don't have to stop somebody to beat him. I believe that he's gonna fight a boxing, moving fight, just scoring points, not worrying about trying to knock him out. I believe that he's going to frustrate Canelo. He's going to win the split decision. There's going to be a lot of controversy, but I expect the fight to kind of look like Chris Algieri and Ruslan Provodnikov.
Oh, okay.
Caleb Plant to win the fight.
So there's going to be drama in it.
I said that. Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you for always, blessing us with knowledge, and we're really excited to see the fight. Excited, Julian, hardcore boxing fans will always be in your guys' corner, always respect, no matter what given point. So appreciate the time and
appreciate that.